Oh, wow. It appears I have forgotten to add some of the items that I need in order to get this thing up and running. Okay, acting natural, and are you going to appear? Ah, here we go. Now, do, re, mi, fa, sol, pu, ra, no, on, ra, pu, sol, fa, me, ra, do. I really need to find a new BGM for this. Anyways, I am Soprano Uraki Onobdy, and welcome to stream number 11, my repair stream. Now, I would say repair, but in light of recent events, I think this may end up becoming a building stream. Allow me to switch things up a little bit. Now, as I said, I got a quick look at some of the things that I'd scheduled in the past. Well, for the future. As you can see right here, we are currently live with Stream 11 repairs, and I am finally going to get back into doing Stardew Valley Saturdays. Oh, don't worry about this one. This was supposed to be a retry. And with that said... Oh, wrong one. With that said, I was supposed to have a description of what I was going to be repairing. The Game Boy Advance that I had seen from one of the posts that I really wanted to do, but it's been replaced with this thing. Whatever it is. Now it's time for me to understand what it is right now that I have to translate. It looks like we could divide this into 2 sentences at this point. We could start by using one letter. I wonder. It's going to require some thinking of some sorts. You know what? Hold on. I will be right back. This calls for some thinking music, and I wonder if I can do that without having to worry too much. Let's see. Okay, audio should be good, and now we can do this. H. GUJ. I wonder. H. If we switch the E to an H, but what else could come out of this, though? How would I solve this? LOGU phones and MILU. It's MILU. OXXQA JQHS SUFOIS OMOS. Add in MILU. Wait a minute. I wonder if EIKE could be behind this. I wonder. Let's do this. EIKE. So in other words, HIGHKEY. H equals E, I equals I, G equals K, and K equals G, E equals U, and Y equals J. And then OPV, oh my gosh, this is probably related to what they just sent me a few days ago. This would become, if there's anything in here, EIKUGUJ. Blank, 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 Y. OPDIVQSY. It's already difficult enough to deal with this. Okay. Translated. E. Oh my gosh, okay. FXUOVU. We're gonna have to translate it one by one. But at least we have something for high key. And I think we're gonna have to put this thing under columns. Okay, because JQH, AU, AIXX, OXXQA, JQHS, SUFOIS, MILU. Okay, we at least have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll use this as a reference for everything else. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Okay. 3. 5. 4. Let's 2, 4, 8, 3, 3, and add the period at the end. 2, 4, 5, 4, 6, 2, 1. And once we get 1, we'll definitely have a better chance of this. 5. And this is 4 with a period. And right now we already know that EIKGUJ, so we need to get the other J's. This is a J. J. Oh wait, no. Oh, Y equals J. What am I doing? Y equals J. Are there any J's in this thing? There are U's, but where's the E's? MU. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4. E's become U's. U. Any more U's? Okay, FIM. I. May need to zoom this in a little bit better. H equals E. Wait a minute. Why am I doing this wrong? Okay, am I doing it wrong? High key. Okay, U's go back to E's. All right. FS U's go back to E's. FOSU. I's are become that. I's become that. And then this, okay. EODU becomes H. Okay, we're getting somewhere. We are getting somewhere with this. TI. At AIXX. Come on. Think. Oh, you need to be right here. And you know what? Let's get you as well, because you're technically... Maybe better if we saw it like this. HI... Because that's high key. I know it's high key at this point, so... HVU, ME. Another E right there. MEOM, HEEE, AO2 to AU becomes another E. AU. S E later. Oh, OXXOM. That becomes an E. Is there anyone else I can EIKE, EIIII? Oh, I am going to get this, but I really know. Okay, there's a yes, FXUOVU. This is really difficult if I can't find this out. MEOMAUEE BHXAUAUAU. It's so difficult. I wish I could find EIKE G equals K. Are there any K's in this thing? There are no K's in this thing. Wait a minute. GG. G has to be, becomes a K. Oh, there is. LO. G's become K's. Are there any more G's? And those there's a U right there. AIXX What if EFGHI? I wish it was simple like that, because we already know that H equals E equals H, I equals I, G equals K, E equals U, and Y equals J, but there are no Y's. It's a thought, though, but what if high Q would take the time to look through making it alpha and omega? Okay, this is a guess, but maybe I need to make the O's A's. Let's try that. And there's always a chance to get back at it in case we don't get anything else. And then the O, M, E, A, H. B, Q, S, Q, A, Q, A, A, U, E. What if A's... Oh, we forgot one. MILU, so it'd be a blank I blank E. But that should be everything we have at this point. Oh, and this is A. High key. I guess we could take a look at the original text. I wonder. H-I-G-H key and FXL FXUOVU. Is there any more O's? BQSAU AIXX OXXQA AUIX. Slightly lost at this one. But did we get all the G's? Did we get all the E's? Did we get all the U's? EIKE what if it's this one? I think... Let's... Wait a minute. Advisory. Their favorite words, high key, are mission, advisory, and target. To think that they would use advisory at this point. So A would be O. A would be O. You know, let's tab this out a little bit more. A would be O. D would be P. V would be P. I would be that. V. S equals V. R equals S. And Y would be J. Okay. We might be able to work with this out. HIK, since OPP, DDDDDDDDD. AODU, AODU. Have. Okay, we've got that. We need to find another D. OPD and MEOM, EODU, FXUOVU, IXX, AOX. Is please, which means P equals F and L equals X. Okay. We're getting somewhere. P... and then P equals D. FSU... F... and then this is A. This is R. All right, we're getting some, please. Okay, this is a guess, but I think HT equals L. Please take FSUFOS prepared and for you. Prepared for you. So that means J equals Y. So Y equals J. XOMUS. XOMUS. Wait, LOGU, but... Oh, darn it. Was there any else? Please take... Please... HVU, HV, HV, HVU, H, 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 V, 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 U, 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 E. And then A would be W based on that, so W equals A. Will... I think L is... L... Okay, allow... R... P... A... I... R. At... Alright, it's coming together now. I think I've got it. Will allow repair at a later time. And I'm guessing A equals W. We will allow... Whoa! We have prepared for you. I think I've got it. Hold on. While I might not have the full message on this one, I think it's related as to what they provided me at this point. Let's switch up the screen up a little bit. I have to show you this thing. Where is it? Where's it? Okay. So initially, I had the idea that I was going to be repairing the Game Boy Advance, but recently I received something in the mail that takes it out of proportion, but now I understand it. Looks like it's not just going to be... Looks like it's not a repair stream at this point, but it'll be a building stream. Let me just move things back a little bit. I'll be right back. All right, we are back in session. Well, unfortunately, we will not have the chance to repair this. Apparently, high key is preventing me from repairing this until around a later time. In spite of that, they have given me this thing. They've given me, well, looks to be a building blocks thing that I have to construct. Let me add some light on the situation. It's blinding, absolutely blinding. 600 pieces, and it's for age 8 and above. And I get the weird feeling, yeah, they've definitely opened this thing. And just... honestly, there's not much to go by with regards to instructions. I mean, there's 600 pieces in this thing, and I have to find a way to connect all of them in one go. I think we'll have to start off with the gray pieces. Looks like there's... I can adjust my mic a little bit further to you. And a little down. Right here. Looks like we've got to deal with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 of the gray pieces, 3 single one pieces at the end of that, the orange ones, and well, the fourth one if we count that, and then 2 of the odd ones, as well as some... All right, let's get started. Oh, it's already stressful enough. Thank goodness for this. Thank goodness for this little tray over here so that the things don't spill too much. I mean, one of the hashtags that I had in mind with this was to put ASMR. I didn't think to do that. It's unfortunate. Right, so the first step we ought to do is... okay. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. And apparently these things connect by these small divots in this area. Let's get the camera to focus a little bit more. So these connect like this. So there's 1. We'll connect them 2 by 2. It's easier that way. It's very strange how these things connect, but here it is. 3, 4, and based on what we have right here, I think we can go ahead and start connecting the other ones. 5, 6, let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And these are all three blocks. If I could just get this in there. Come on, come on. Three, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, come on. Come on. Get into the slot. That's 6, and then we need 3 orange ones. Let's flatten this on this thing so it seems a little bit straighter. It's unfortunate that even the slightest amount of force could cause this thing to bow. I mean, look at this thing right now. It's already bowing at least a good 2 degrees. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, and we've also got the 4th one in this one. Okay, come on. Enjoy yourself. And then the 4th one connects to these 2 white ones on each side, and also 2 more orange ones on that side as well. Advisory on this one. This is pretty good. Not too bad. I was a bit unsure on the instructions and how this thing would look, but it's coming together nicely. All right, that's 4. And then we're going to need 8 connectors. So we gotta make this one. We gotta get 8 white pieces together. I wish this thing had zoom vision. I would definitely love to telescope inside here so you guys get a better look at what I'm trying to do. Make it a lot better from a microphone as well. Though it would be nice if I had some form of... If there was any form of zooming capabilities that didn't cost money at this point. I'm currently running on just a webcam, a light that's connected to my outlets in order to make it a better view. But it's starting in the right direction. Come on, get in, get in. Trusted myself to see if it would be less for than an hour, but turns out translating and decoding any of EIKE's stuff takes time, especially if you don't know your words well enough. Okay, that's 2, 4, 6, 17, 8. Okay, come on, come on. Okay, that's 8, and then we need 4 singles, 4 single whites. 4 single whites. Sounds like a terrible band name. Might probably sound like the 0.5 of the 4 non-blondes. Let's see. All right, this is number 2 of 4. Come on, come on, come on. Show me you can slot yourself in. Forget it. Let's get this in. Let's try this one. Come on. Come on. There we go. 2 more to go. 1 more to go. Okay, that's 1 more, and then we need 2 orange ones. Okay, there is a lot to like and a lot to not like about this. One instance, it could likely take about maybe an instance of a second like this to get all these slotted in. But on the other hand, it may not be like that. So that goes, so we get this thing. Apparently it goes on like this, because there's 3 on here and then 2 on there. And then we slot it like that. So that covers this thing right here for the matching up with the number 1 closest to that. But we still have a 3 and a 2, a 1 and a 2, 3 oranges, and then 2 oranges on the bottom. Okay, let's see. 2 oranges on the 2 row, 3 oranges on this side. Three oranges on this side. 3 oranges on this side. This becomes a 3 with 1 connector, with 2 connectors of orange. Okay. 1, 1, 3. Oh shoot. No. That okay, that's good, that's good. At least I got that. 1, 1, 1, 3. Middle 1. Let's slot that in with the other one. Come on. Gotcha. And then this one's this. Okay, let's see. 1, 1, 3, 1, 1, 1, 1, 3. Excellent. And then this goes right here. So we now have, I think what would be possibly the bottom half of this one. But then we have to make another one. And these are all going to be gray pieces. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 8, 13, 14. 13 black and 1 gray at the end. And we gotta do this. We gotta do this twice, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No. 1 13, 1 12 black. Right, come on. 1, 2, 4. Come on, come on, come on, come on. 4, 5, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Come on, get me back to 8 and get to 9. 10. Just to be sure. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3 more. 11, 12, and 13. And then to note that we've already completed it, we will put the gray at the end. That's 13. And the next black one we'll need to make is 12. So it's 1 less than that one. 2, 3, 4. I guess I don't really need to count too much. I just need to make sure that this is less by 1 compared to the other one. Okay. I don't know. I'm kind of working on a bit of a time crunch right here. But I think it's fine. I'm sweating while I'm at it because I've got this light hanging out over me that's overhead. Let's see. There's that. There's this. Let's see. How are we doing? We need 1, 2, 3 more. One moment. Gotta worry about this. And we're back. My apartment area was doing a bit of an evening prayer, and I just wanted to participate in it for the like of it. But we've managed to get 13 of the black items and 1 to end it off, as well as 12 on this row, and then 1 to end it off. I think the next thing on the list, I want to focus on clearing out these 2 black rows. So we'll put in 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll start off with this one, the topmost one. We get 3 orange. 3 orange items. 1, 2, 3. Come on. And then this one needs 3 more. 2 more on each side. So we have that going on for it. Okay, 1, 2, 3. And then white on each side. A white one on each side. And then 3 more oranges on both sides. So let's make them separately. Each set sold separately. I slay me. So many old commercials. It's like those commercials that you get for the kids whenever they have to get bits and pieces for, well, building blocks. How you have an entire set that's sold separately. You have to buy, they lure you in with a base set, and then you have to buy the expansion stuff. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. This is good. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. We got that going on. And I think, yeah, it's gonna be, oh, you've got to be kidding me. Oh my gosh. Just look at the hilt. The hilt's got 2 orange, then 4 white, then 2 orange and 4 white, 2 orange, 4 white. Okay. Oh no, it's 2 white, 2 orange, 4 orange, 2 white, 2 orange, 4 white, 2 orange, 4 white, then a 3, and then 4 orange. Oh my goodness. You would think they would think about this a little bit later on, but then again, it's High-Key's job to make sure that I still have some aptitude of instance. The missions that they've had me going on, ranging from being a part of a community theater to taking a race and then getting star photography, and all manner of tomfoolery. It's an actual nightmare. But it's fun at the same time. I actually don't mind it too much. All right, let's get started. I really need to get up. I'm supposed to be kneeling down in this thing, but I really need to get myself a pillow or something. You know what? I'm gonna do exactly that. That or get... Yeah, let's not get a pillow. I can just sit on this thing. Come on. Come on, me. You're not old. Let's see if I can adjust the poor microphone to be a little bit closer. Come on. Right there. There you are. Okay, this is a little better, but unfortunately I do have to lift this thing up. So, we gotta make the topmost row 2 whites, 2 oranges, 2 whites, then 4 oranges. 2 whites, 2 oranges. I think this was going to be the more difficult part of it all. And look at me trying to eye a needle in the distance, just making sure it reaches the camera. 2 whites, 2 oranges, then 4 whites and 2 oranges for 1, 2, 3 instances before we get to the 3s with 2 of them and then 4 of them. Okay. Makes you wish that the ones would become twos and whatnot, but we deal with what we can. And sometimes threading that needle is practically easy depending on what part you have. Okay, we're good. 4, then 2. I think I'm getting the hang of this. Just shows how much far I've come. 4, then 4 more of these. And we gotta do this one more time after we get that. 1, 2. Oh, well, I do need 2 of those. 3, 4. And then 1, 2. One more set of the 2 and the 4. Okay, there we go. And then 1. One, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to flatten it accordingly. I'm slightly concerned about this one because it looks like the pieces are just bowing out, and I hope it doesn't make too much of a struggle whenever I'm trying to assemble this whole thing together. But let's see. 2 white, 2 orange, 1, 2, 3, and then this one becomes the 4th one with a 3 on it. 1, 2 orange. Oh, careful. 2 orange. And you add a 3 on the side right here. So let's add it like this to give us a better work with. Come on, get in. Be nice if I had a mic supposedly dedicated to this. Come on. There we go. Get it in there. All right, now there's that, and then we add 4 of the oranges on the bottom. So imagine trying to do this with your eyes closed. Just look how intricate the connectors are. And then 3. Come on. And then 3, 4. Come on. 4. And then we add you to the bottom of this thing. There. We now have the first of the topmost for the second one finished. Let's see. And this one becomes the 2 at this point, right about here. There we go. Look at this thing. It's bowing upwards, especially at the black part. Oh, that's going to be a nightmare to work with. And then I've got to add this on top of here. I've got to add these things up top of this thing. Oh, you better be worth it. Wait, hold on. Okay, I think I know what to do at this point, but I've got to get 4 onto this thing. Oh, no, don't lose any of the pieces. They say there's 600 pieces, and they're probably going to be exact at 600 pieces. Come on, get in. Come on, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4 orange. And then there's a 5th one that connects to 2 3s. Number 5. Come alive. There we go. And then We put 2 3s on the side. One. Oh, let's flatten this thing first. Oh, no, 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 no. Don't want that to happen. You're done already. Gotta make sure that you're flattened. Put you right here just in case. All right, you're 3. Let's move you here because you're also set up. 3 1. And then 3 right here. One, two, 1 2. Well, I'm not sweating anymore because I was not in a comfortable position in doing this. And as much as I want a pillow for this thing, I do not want to make another interruption at this point. Let's see, and then we've got this thing right here, and that thing right here. So we've effectively made, and then we're going to need to put 2 on one side. 2 4 2 4 1 2 3 4. We'll make 2 white and 4 oranges. We have to make that 4 times. Let's see. Once, twice, 3 times, and then 4 times would be for this one. Okay, 1 2 3 4, and then we've got to make 16 of these orange ones right here. This brings back a rather interesting memory. There was a group that I was once a part of called the Unity. Well, I didn't officially join with them when I was at a young age, but my father, I remember, he was a member long before he died. And there was a point where I met my uncle, my dad's brother, and he had this kit. It was a gun of like an assembly part of like guns. He called it a basic personnel utility pistol. And at one point when Dad took me over to his place because they needed to talk about a few things, it was during a vacation of sorts. One moment, I got access to his basement, and of course, Uncle was there. Uncle Everett was there. He was working on the basic personnel utility pistol, or BPUP, as he would call it. He saw me and then realized maybe it would be interesting to see if you could construct it. And so he provided me a box. Well, I'd say it'd be similar to this one, but it was definitely twice the size and a lot bigger. Maybe 4 times the size, that's for sure. And he constructed that, and he had me go through that box and look through all the pieces. They were all... It was like those action figurines. It was all metal, but you could take a snippet tool. You can take a snipping tool and then cut them all together. Let's see. 4 view. Okay, we need to make 4. Yeah, that's it. Okay. They take a snip. He gave me a nipping tool, which was supposed to be included with the BPUP kit. And then he told me it's very much important that I need to look at the instructions carefully because the thing's an intricate piece of work. It was also the very thing that would be used for the militants of the Unity that I would learn later on. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need to make a 4 of that. And so he had me assemble that thing. He said to take my time with it because I was young and didn't know any better. But it was a rather strange way for me to introduce me to guns, since my dad didn't introduce me too much at a young age. Heavens, we live in Texas. Everybody has a gun at this point. No, I didn't mess that up. And so throughout the snipping and all manner of looking through the instructions, I managed to construct it. And not knowing that it would actually hurt somebody at the time. Oh, wait, what? Hold on. Okay, never mind. I need to make that, so here it is. I played around with it. I showed it off. I went upstairs to see Uncle Everett, and then I accidentally had my finger on the trigger, then shot him. Shot him square in the chest. It got my dad spooked, so he pulled his gun out on me, saying, "Drop the gun." It scared me entirely. But it turns out Everett was alright. Uncle Everett was just winded slightly. Turns out, when I had constructed the gun, I had forgotten to use the forceps as a hold for, I think, the laser diode at the time. Okay, this is good. Let's see. Yeah, I had forgotten to use the forceps that were provided. Turns out the snipping tool could also be used as a forceps to insert the laser diode within the gun. I mean, it was a laser-based weapon. Surprisingly, it winded Everett. And it was even more surprising that he knew that it was the laser's intensity that was installed incorrectly. It scared all of us. Okay, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. But it was a wonderful experience in gun safety. And one of the very reasons that Dad made sure that I didn't touch the gun ever again, unless it was necessary. Reprimanded his own brother for that bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need to get 13 of you. 7. 9. Let's get this thing set up. 11 and 13. And then we'll just set these up at the bottom. 13. 13 of that. And then 2 of you. I don't know, I'm starting to remember a little bit better. I'm now remembering, well, relatives and parents. But it still feels slightly hazy. That last short that I posted about friends really hit home. And I messed up again. I remembered Edgar and Mac. Well, their real names are Reinhardt Edgar Moon and Reinhardt Mac Moon. Then there's Samuel, there's Hector, there's Barrett. Those two were brothers, but they weren't exactly brothers. I think they were both from an orphanage. I seem to make a lot of friends that deal with interesting families. I mean, the only nuclear family that I've interacted with was the Reinhardt twins, Reinhardt Edgar and Reinhardt Mac. They had a lovely marriage. And then 1, 2, 3. Samuel's parents divorced and his dad remarried. But I get the feeling the divorce was something that I should have known, that I should have thought about when I was at a younger age, but never really got into thinking about it too much. And then Hector and Barrett, along with Eliabeth, those three were wards of the state at a time. Something happened with their family that forced them to be orphans. Orphans back in the day were discriminated upon. See, Eliabeth showed me at one point one of the scars that she had, one of the things that they used to label orphans. Oh, oops. This is the wrong piece. So they label orphans using a barcode. They use a barcode around the chest area, like the center of the chest area, a little bit above, let's see. The clavicle would be there, in the sternum, so it'd be around the middle of the sternum. And they'd use those to barcode them, especially when working with orphans that have managed to escape, or I think they changed it up entirely. My mom would know a lot better. My mom would have known a lot better about it, since she dealt with a lot of them as a caretaker. But Eliabeth, focusing more on her, she used to be a ward of the state before the robots attacked. And then, when I came back to Texas after being in New York for some time, she was probably the first person, well, that I caused trouble with. That's a whole can of worms that I need to document out. She's also a great cook. I like her for that reason. And despite everything that she's been through, she's a really good leader. And I guess we could focus on Hector and Barrett. Hector hurts. Barrett, Mercurius hurts. And, of course, as I mentioned a while back, Elizabeth, Amelia, Margaret hurts. And I guess going back to orphans, the orphans only go by their first names and what barcode numbers they had, but during the part where the robots attacked and a number of other events, she decided to take on the name Eliabeth Amelia Margaret Hertz. She did it out of the respect of my mother. My mother's name is Margaret. And it was nice to know that she was the one that my mom talked about. And I guess every time I meet her, she kind of reminded me of my mother, especially the way that she cooked things. Okay, 2, 4, 2, 4. I just hope they're all doing all right. I mean, I haven't seen any of them ever since I've been starting this live stream bit. And I just hope there's a chance to see them. Or if it's too late for that, if there's at least a chance to know where they've been buried. Three of those. But let's not dwell on the past too much. Wait, I am dwelling on the past, but it's meant to recollect certain items and certain people. Let's focus on Barrett and Hector. Hector first, because he was the first one of the Hertzes that I had met back in New York. I would consider him a healthy rival. 1, 2, 3. There's that bit about enemies becoming friends. See, back in New York, I wasn't with the Unity at the time, but after saving him from a squad of Protos, that's what we call the robots. I used to call them MFs, but that's another description for another time. I was fighting off a squad of Protos. It's about 8 to 13 of them in one bout. I fought them off with not a beep-up, one of my dad's guns that weren't created for the Unity. Thing shot copper bullets. Made fast work of them. I save him, and then I run away because I didn't want anyone to know where I was. But given the fact that winter in New York, especially winter in New York, it snows. Snow leaves tracks. Snow leads you to places. Snow can be very curiosity-inducing. And Hector was the one that would follow me, but he would lose me eventually as I went through Central Park in the middle of the night. Well, not exactly in the middle of the night. I would think that there was enough of an overcast that would allow the moon's light to diffract. No. Reflect through the clouds. It'd be a lot easier to see. I had to save him from drowning in that Central Park lake, though. Pond. Lake was an entirely different thing. Came to hate each other initially. When I came to the Unity a day after, he found me. We both fought. We ended up in the same training group when you're signing up to become unitants, soldiers even. I came to understand what he thought about with regards to fighting and with regards to partnerships. He's a stickler for rules, that's for sure. Both in military and in love. It's an interesting side of him as well. Let's see. His brother, older, is Barrett Mercurius Hertz. He loves going by that title since, one, it's similar to how Eliabeth got her name after being taken out of the system due to the robots. Barrett Mercurius Hertz. He's African American. Hector is Caucasian, and so was Eliabeth. But I think the two of them had a good hitting off when they were in the system at the time. Okay, I think that should be good. Gotta get the other ones. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Gotta get 12 of these. Should be the last ones. Barrett. He'd be the heavy weapons specialist of our group, of the team that he was a part of when I I was, but I wouldn't see him until I got back to Texas. Just years after I left New York. It's a terrible memory back then. Why do these look different? Hold on, give me a little bit. And is there anything else in the back I need to worry about? Oh, nuts. This is gonna be rough. Are these all gray? Are these all gray pieces? Okay, I know I need to put 12 on here, but there's an issue. I don't know if there's any more gray pieces that I could possibly utilize. Probably have to look harder for it. Let's see. Unless there's a different white amidst all this. Never mind. But Barrett. He was a leader at one point in Texas. It was a group called the Disciplinary Section. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It was the disciplinary section that was created by a group called the C's. And the C's, I guess the long term for it would have been chess game. It was a part of a group of, I guess, super soldiers at some point, because I remember Barrett having a prosthetic left hand at one point. Well, no, he had it the first time I saw him. We never fought during the time we were in that chess game, but he was very formidable from what I remember seeing him do. Okay, this is a bit of a problem. There's a darker gray and there's a lighter gray. It's starting to get really confusing. I think sooner or later we were going to have to run out of things. What if I did... What does the final product look like? It looks like 3 of these. And then I have to do a last one. You know, let's do the last one. Just to make sure we have everything according to what we needed this time. Oh, wow. You know what? That puts it into an interesting perspective. What if these were black? Oh, darn it. Wait, hold on. There's 2 rows of this. There's 2 rows of gray, and there's 2 rows of that. Okay, I think I know what I need to do. Barrett was the leader of this discipline section. And they would be the ones in charge of... Well, they were the curfew people in the chess game area, which was just a giant plot of land divided into squares. We had black pieces against white pieces, and the discipline section would come out after a certain period of time and hunt down those that were able-bodied to become a part of the discipline section. They would have been brainwashed. But that's an entire whole can of worms. I eventually encounter him nearing the end game of that chess game. It was that last chess game that we did, and he surrendered his piece, and I told him to leave the area and get everybody out of here because this whole place was going to go. I remember back then, churches used to be a safe zone, and depending what type of church, it would even be the area at this point that would be safe. Okay, what have we got so far? Fortunately, I do not think we have enough pieces, so we may have to work with... Wait a minute. I think I might have an idea. Hold on. What if I did it as... This might work. Okay. there's that, there's that, there's this, and then we could alternate using white and blue, white and gray. Really give it that wavy bit. And we need to do 6 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We gotta alternate. Okay. One, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, come on, 5. And we'll just do this one. 6 and 6. Woo! Come on, get in. Oh man, it's like easily inducing arthritis if you don't know what you're doing. Yeah. All right, we got that going. And then we gotta go 3 white. We gotta go 3 1 block of white. No, 3 1 block of orange. Three 1 block of orange, and then 3 1 block of orange, a 4th one. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait 1 hot minute. Okay. Oh, no. I think I see it. So this is the Suba. And then this goes here. I think I might have made an extra step too far. Okay, come on. Get in there. Okay, I think we're getting it. Come on. Oh, no. Come on. The sad part about these things, they're side slottings, and then we do this. Oh yeah, it's coming together now. This is sweet. This is gonna be awesome. Look, we've already got the pommel guards and everything else done. I guess I didn't really need to. This is the second part. Whoa, it's coming together. Oh my gosh. I mean, look at this thing. I guess this part right here needed to be the bottom part, and then it all gets connected up to this point. Come on. Ah, come on. Don't fail me now. Oh, shoot. Oh, poop. No. Oh, no. Not again. Unless that needs to be right. I think this part needs to be connected right over here, but still, it's quite nice. It's so cool. And here we go. Never mind, this looks like I messed up. I may have messed up a little bit. All right, but we can make it do with this. Man, we're almost done. I'm almost done. We are slowly getting to that point. Let's start by making this thing. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Man, it's already good. But I've already lost track of the story, so I'm focusing on doing this now. Just to get 13 of these bad boys connected together. And I think this will be the last one I need to grab. One, two, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8. 10, 12, and then we'll add one odd one at the end for 13. And to confirm it, we will do a hash total. 3, 2, 2, 4, 4, 6, 8, 10, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And to mark it off, we will knock the end. 4, 6, 8, 10, and 13. Oh my gosh, we're almost there. We are almost out of this. Just gotta go to 3 of you, and then we gotta connect the other ones. 1. Don't make this already difficult than what it is. 2 and 3. 1, 2, 3. This is a 3 on this side, so there's the center one right here, and then 2 on both sides. Where was I with regards to the story? Barrett, I saved him. I save him, we end the game, and then everything becomes the discipline. Rather than becoming the discipline squad, we become the discipline brigade. And let's get that there. And then the discipline brigade is treated a lot better, despite having its rather unfortunate past. And it gets more people to join them because they're fighting with a purpose. They're fighting. Back then it was to get rid of the robots. We did so much during that time. We managed to mobilize an army within a year. And we also managed to reunite with the Unity because I got separated from them back in New York. It's a beautiful tale. Oh, take care to grab that one. There it is. Come on. Get in there. Okay, there we go. Then we get 3 oranges, and then 1, and then 2 oranges on the top. Oh, careful because that's not connected. And then this one goes right here. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I have to be careful not to ruin the black piece. And then 2 more view connected on top of each other. Okay, that takes care of the tsuba. And then we need to make 2 whites, and then 2 white, 2 singles. And I'm betting it's the singles that are remaining. Okay. 2 white 3s. 2 singles. Two white 3s. Come on. No. No, 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 no. It's so difficult. Come on. 2 white 3s, 2 singles. Come on. White 3s, 2 singles, 2 white 3s, 4 white 3s, 1, 2, and then 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, get it. And then we get 2 oranges. Hello, oranges. Would love an orange right now. But I haven't done any shopping yet for that stuff. Okay, there's that. And then we gotta slot you in like so. That's very interesting. We have some spare pieces left over. But in spite of all that, I have officially finished the sword. Huh. I wonder... I might be off by a little bit. I mean, looking at it carefully, I think I need to add... I think I might need to add pieces that connect in this point right here. But overall, it's a nice little display item. Let's see if we can't do a little bit more adding on the sides. I think this one needs another one to set it off, like right around here. Come on. Please tell me I can at least do this. That's all right. This is good as it is right now. The handle's big enough, surprisingly, but it's obviously meant for display. And while it does not match up, seeing that it's one off and comparing it to the other one, it kind of reminds me of the katana, of a katana that I once saw a while back. There was a woman. Her name was Karen Mori. I remember her because I accidentally killed her at one point. There was I think it was a duel. Apparently, maybe I looked at her the wrong way. I'd have to recall that story a little bit better. And then there was I fought her. Turns out it was a bad idea because I remembered something. I almost killed her using something that she taught my father at one point. It was an interesting counter involving 2 swords. And it was based on how the other person attacked. And somehow there is a right way and a wrong way to learn it. The wrong way could end up killing somebody. The right way, simply incapacitating them. Obviously, I learned the wrong way. Almost killed her and forced me into a position where I had to be kept undermined with the health lodge over at the OB by a girl named Lucy. Lucy was the chief of medicine, I believe. That's what they would call her back then at the OB. And Karen was her assistant. She was professionally, before the robots attacked, a registered nurse, but one of the better registered nurses, based on her idea of hospitality. Full name for Karen would be Karen Mori. She is Japanese, or was. I guess she was even more surprised that after she recovered, that she learned that I was my dad's son. Emmett's son, as she called it. Even after almost killing her, she was still very surprised to see me, that I'd survived all this time. I was even more shocked to see her survive because she was the one who saved my dad when he was being attacked at one point. Fought off against a person clad in armor. It's like, it was more of an exoskeleton. And then this was at my house, and they fell. They fell off my house, and they exploded. Karen and the other person. I have to remember that. She never really wanted to be a nurse, though. It was honestly for the hospitality's sake and just getting the bills paid. I remember back then when I reunited with her so many years later after the robot war, Protoss war, that she became a model. She had nice features. Her hair, her body. Something on the lines of Asian don't raisin. I guess I would know. My mother was Korean. Here I am gushing about family when I haven't seen them. It's been a long while. And here I am, just making use of all the pieces that I haven't used at this point. You know, this kind of reminds me though of this sword. Well, of course, the thing is supposed to be a katana, and I'm guessing that the last piece right here would have been a way to display the case. But the blade itself kind of reminds me of a sword that I had used before. Especially around this part, there was a lot more of a weight at the end. And then there would be just a regular blade over here. And then the hilt, it wasn't akin to the tsuba that you would see on a katana, but it would be more guarded like a rapier. So imagine, let's say, there would be a guard of sorts, and this parts would be a lot more elongated. But all in all, it's a nice looking sword. And I've been at it for over an hour. Well, more like 59 minutes, because it did take me about 30 minutes to decode what EIKE was wanting me to do. Let's just hope I can finally repair that Game Boy Advance. This thing right here is in dire need of a repair, an overhaul especially. And I need to buy batteries for it. I just realized that the thing's battery powered. Welp. This thing is done though. I'm quite happy about it. I guess I can end the stream right here. Got nothing else going on right now, and it's late. I need the bed. I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll talk a little bit more about what happened during the past 2 weeks doing Stardew Valley. I'll see you guys then.